going to do is introduce our graduates, and then I will have the dogs in training come out by class, and we'll talk a little bit about what they do. But I will tell you that we are always simply honored when our graduates can come to any of our events. Our mission is seen in action when we have our graduates here. So let me do some introductions. This is Corbett, and Corbett has service dog Rocky. And Rocky is what, 10? 10 years old. They've been partnered for 8 years. And over here we have Ashley, and Ashley's with Jenga. We have expanded our program a little bit. We're pretty excited about it. We're taking some of our dogs and putting them into facilities. These are dogs that for whatever reason would not be able to do the work of a service dog. So Jenga is our second dog going into a facility. He lives with Ashley and Corbett and Rocky. And Jenga works with Ashley in a facility for emotionally challenged youth. And so Jenga is actually helping the youth now to communicate and to heal. So we're pretty excited about that. And this is Shirley, and Shirley has Maud. And this is Shirley's third dog? Yep, third dog. And Shirley's had Maud for about a year. Yeah, welcome. And over here we have Susan. Susan and Joe. And this is Susan's second dog. And what she's discovered is having a golden retriever is really different than having a lab. We discovered that. Yes, Ashley and Corbett have discovered that too. Okay, so we start with training puppies. We have caretaker homes who whelp our litters, and the puppies stay there for 7 to 8 weeks. Then the pups go to their foster home trainers, and our foster home trainers actually train and take care of these dogs for the full 2 to 2.5 years it takes before they're partnered. We do not have a kennel facility, so these foster home trainers are doing a wonderful thing by volunteering. So let me introduce puppies first. These are golden retriever puppies. They're about 12 weeks old. And I'll have you guys come right out. Okay, so we've got Kirk and Freya.
I know. It's so hard.
We have Leanne and Fulton. And we have David and Clint.
Little babies.
So one of the puppies has a pack. 2 of them are naked. And the only reason they're naked is because they don't quite have their packs yet. I believe they'll be getting them next week. So the first thing we do is we get the puppy used to a clicker. The clicker, you can hear the little sound. The clicker tells the dog that the dog's done the right thing. The way that we train is pretty hands-off, because we want these dogs to be problem-solving dogs. We want them to be able to think and do.
I'm waiting for him to watch me.
When we click, we then treat. Once we get them used to click means treat, foundation skills. So the first one is watch. Watch means look at me. And we train it by the puppies looking at their foster home trainers, and we click and treat for every single watch. And you can see if you look at our graduates that their dogs are watching. And that is key. That is a foundation skill. We want the dogs to always check in with the graduates. We also teach sit.
Whoops, I dropped it. My bad.
Sometimes they sit, sometimes they don't. These folks have had what, Alex? 4 classes? 6 classes. So they're pretty new yet. And we teach drop, and I don't know if these guys will drop or not. Drop is our version of down.
Lynn's got it.
Cute. So what we start with is just foundation skills. Okay, we can push one over to Alex. Your students are ahead of the game. We also teach loose leash walking. Now, how are they at walking?
We're just starting.
Okay.
We're having us do the walk back.
Do the walk back. Okay, so Kirk is going to show you. We just teach the dog to start to follow the foster home trainer. Leanne's there.
He's beautiful.
Nicely done. Okay, those are our puppies. Big hand for our puppies. Okay, our next training phase is called Awesome Adolescent, or sometimes Not So Awesome. remember anything. I'm setting you guys up really well here. I don't remember anything. So we have Sally with Eddie, and we have Pat with Aaron. These are litter mates. Eddie's a little bigger. Yeah. These dogs are about 9 months age. 9 months old, guys? Okay, 9 months old. So, one of the things we do is we teach them how to follow a target stick. We want them to follow along, and then we use the target stick to move them into different positions.
There were two such different dogs. I don't know. It's so hard. Where did I say lab?
So you can see Eddie is following the stick. What's following the stick? There we go.
Ready? Ready?
And then we start putting them into position. So the first one they learn is side. The dog is on their right side, the handler's right side. And our graduates in the background here are doing the same skills that our students are. We also teach tug. Tug means starting by taking a glove or a mitten off and handing it to the foster home trainer. Eventually, the dogs will take off jackets, shirts, shoes, socks.
Good girl. Tug. 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 You got it. Tug. 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 Everybody's watching.
Many of our graduates find this to be an invaluable skill. Those who have trouble getting undressed in the evening will actually have the dog help them with almost everything. We have a new graduate, the dog is already doing this for him.
Back up. Get it? Get it?
You guys bring your light switches?
Good job.
Okay, we also teach the dogs something called push. Push means turning on and off a toggle switch, as you'll see. It also means eventually pushing things on the floor. So we teach them just to turn this light on and off.
Good boy, Eddie.
The other thing that they use with push is pushing doors and drawers closed, which is very, very nice. But what we tell our trainers is once they've learned push with doors and drawers, watch your fingers, because they love this, especially the labs, when they just pound it in. Okay, applause for our awesome adolescents. Trainers. Retrieving. As you can imagine, for many of our graduates, retrieving is very, very important. They can't bend down and pick things up. So we start this at 8 weeks of age. The goal is to have the dog pick up any item and bring it right to the handler, right to the foster home trainer. So no playing keep away.
Get it? Get a boy. Probably use a demo phone instead of a real one. Try that. Don't. Get it? Don't use your phone. Come on, boy. Come on.
When the dogs get older, we name items. So they will be getting their leash, getting their tack,
Get it.
getting cell phones, remotes, a beer from the fridge.
Get it. Good job. Don't attack.
Do you guys, do the dogs still carry yet? Sometimes we also teach the dogs to carry items, which is very important. These guys have just started some of these skills, so they may not have it down quite yet. You can see Jenga in the back here with Ashley is doing a very nice carry.
Take. Carry.
And here comes Corbett.
Get it?
With Rocky having a very cute little pink drip
Get
ball.
it? Get it? That's it. That's it. Get it, boy. Oh, not the grass. The pen. Hey.
The foster home trainers have their doubles out now. This is where we teach hold. Hold means the dog hangs onto the object until they're told to relinquish it.
Joe, look.
It's very important because for many of our graduates, the dog needs to get the object, bring it to them, get on their lap, hold the object, and then give it to them.
Look. Get it? Look. That's it. Take. Take. Bring.
So I think our graduates are doing some holds here.
Hold. Yep. Good girl.
So look at Shirley here in the purple with Maud. Look at that nice hold.
Hold.
And Shirley, that's a live cell phone, right?
Yep.
Yes, it is. So what we do is give that to a puppy.
Yep.
But by the time these dogs are mad,
Yep.
they need to be able to have soft mouths, no chopping.
Not holding. Get it. Girl. Jump. Hold. Look. Get it? Yep. Hold. Good girl, Marty. Yep.
Okay, thank you to our working wonders. Last phase of training, big dog. So big dogs, Monica and Bala. Louise and AJ. So big dogs is the point where we start really polishing the skills, we start putting sequences together, that sort of stuff.
Do you guys bring light switches at all? Okay.
So you saw push with the toggle switches. We also teach light, which means your regular light switches that most of us have. And we teach the dogs to turn on and off. When the dogs are placed, they should know how to rise gently on a wall and turn lights on and off. We place dogs with veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder, and one of the key skills is actually light. These veterans do not always feel confident going into a dark room. That's part of PTSD. So we teach the dogs to actually go into a room, turn on the light, and kind of look around to make sure nobody else is in the room.
Race. Will they do race for you?
Many of our graduates will get up and down from chairs, and the dogs are here to brace. The dogs brace so that the foster home trainers will put all of their weight on the dog. I won't ask you guys to get all the way to the ground, but there goes Louise.
Louise didn't intend to.
You didn't hear that? Louise did not intend to go all the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, AJ.
Some of our foster home trainers like certain skills. They know. We teach the dogs for all of our skills to go in every position. So the dog would do brace from the left side, from the front as you saw, and from the right side. We never know where our graduates are going to need the most assistance.
Good job.
Should we door pulls?
Okay.
Get the door is something that a lot of graduates use when they're out in public. The dogs are taught to pull on a door strap and the door will open, the graduate will go through. We provide our graduates with equipment. One of the things we do is provide these door pulls, and so the graduates actually take them with them all the time. We also will go into graduates' homes and businesses and put these things permanently on their doors. So the graduates really have nice access.
Okay, we're going to do a couple of positions like forward and across. Okay.
Again, for our folks with post-traumatic stress disorder, what we have discovered is that the dogs are really helping these folks re-enter the community and be out and about with people. Many folks with PTSD do not feel confident in large crowds of people, so we brought some positioning for the dogs, so that the dog provides somewhat of a block for the individual so people don't get really, really close to them. The first one is across. And again, watch our graduates, they're still doing it. So you can see if someone came up, there would be kind of a natural barrier on the dog. The other position to help with that is forward.
So you do front. Joe.
So I want you to take a look at the position of the dog. Forward is the dog facing outward, so there's a bit of a barrier. The dogs are also very close to the foster home trainers. They're actually sitting on their feet or leaning against their legs. That's part of what is very helpful for people with PTSD, to have that physical presence. So that's what forward does. Yes, thank you to our big dog. So I'm going to ask our graduates if they will show some of what we call the affection skills. So folks, it's like my lap and kiss, my lap and snuggle.
Joe, my lap.
These are things we teach the dogs because some of our graduates actually have paraplegia. They will not have any feeling. And the dog will go all the way up and do a snuggle or a cuddle. The graduate can feel them. We also have taught kiss. Some people like this, some don't. Did Rocky just kiss? Let's see that again. Rocky's a kisser for sure. So, and if you look here with Susan and Shirley, this is why we teach this. We want the dogs to actually be able to get really, really close to our graduates. All right, thank you.